Hello everybody and welcome to my e-lesson. I'm your guru and today I'm gonna teach you how to use Vlookup to look up a lot more many results at a single time. Let's go over this example to understand this better. I have taken the names of a few students who attend my classes. Karan, Rambo, Superman, Hulk, and Thor are my students, and these are the subjects that they study, and these are their marks. Now, what if I want to pull out these marks of Superman in all these subjects with a single VLOOKUP? See how I do that. Is equal to VLOOKUP. All right. I search my condition. Now I actually use F4 to actually fix this. Now this would not become referential. This will be stay calm. This will be fixed now. Now I select the table array. All right. Now again I use F4 to fix this. Now comes the important part. Since subject 1 should be, when we are using VLOOKUP, we have to give the column index number. Now subject 1 should be column index number 2. This should be column index number 3. Now moving on, we need to have a dynamic column index number, right? So to solve that problem, we will be using the columns formula. C-O-L-U-M-N-S, columns formula. And this formula we would have to manually write in over here $, and the first and the cell address of the criterion based on which we are using VLOOKUP, that is the name and the first subject. All right, so this would be C4. This one is 2. First subject is D4. Now what would happen? Comma 0. Now what would happen when this formula would be pasted in all these subjects? What would happen? C4 to D4 would then become C4 to D5, sorry, E5, E4, sorry, C4 to E4, then C4 to F4, then G4. So that way we would get an automatic dynamically moving column number. And now you see, voila. A single VLOOKUP and we got all the answers. Now we can change this to Hulk. Here we get the marks of Hulk. We have it Thor. Here's Thor. Let's do it once again, just for revision. Is equal to VLOOKUP. Let's all look up. Select, fix it using F4, comma, select the table array, press F4 to fix it, comma, now columns formula, F4 till this, bracket close. Actually it should be like this, comma 0, bracket close. Here you have. Now you can take it further. You have your answer. All right, I hope you like this video, and there are many more VLOOKUP videos that I've made. You go through all of them and you'll be a VLOOKUP master. You can actually download this file by going to mylesson.org so that you can practice along and work upon the file yourself also. So I hope you like this video. So until the next video, this is your guru now signing off for the day. Do not forget to share the video. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy Excel learning. Hello everybody and welcome to my e-lesson. I'm your guru, and in this video I will be telling you how to use if formula well, in this video I'll tell you how to use the if formula when there are multiple variables that we need to look at. This is the 7th video in the if formula series created by me, and as usual we are using Superman sales as examples. Now the condition over here is that we need to see what would sales Superman's incentive would be if he achieved sales less than $10,000, or between $10,000 to $20,000, or above $20,000. Now these are the percentages that he would get of the sales amount. All right. Now, how I have done it, I have used the if formula, and the basic rule says that if there are three conditions, there would be two if conditions that we would use. Like, we are testing three conditions over here: 1%, 5%, and 7%. See, I've used if 2 times only. I'll tell you why. Now, let us just check whether this works or not. This is sales below 10,000. Yes, he is getting 1% of the sales amount. If sales are about $10,000, he would be getting 5%, awesome, of this amount. And if they are above $20,000, he would be getting 7% of the sales amount, which is again coming true. Awesome. So let's see how we did it. All right. I've typed the formula here also. So is equal to if E4, which is the sales figure, if it is greater than is equal to $20,000, then what should be done? Then bracket open, Superman would get 7% of his sale amount. So multiply the sale amount with the percentage. All right. And now next condition, if the sale amount is greater than or is equal to 10,000, then multiply the sale amount with the relevant percentage. In here we are taking case in this argument we are taking care of if sales are above 20,000. In this case we are looking at arguments if sales are greater than 10,000 but less than 20,000. And the third scenario, if both these conditions are not true, that means then the sales are obviously less than 10,000. In that scenario, multiply sales with this percentage. See, three conditions were solved with two ifs. One if, two if. And here's the answer. We can just test it again. $12,000. $200, 1%. So this is how it works. I hope you enjoyed this video. So until the next video, this is your guru now signing off for the day. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy learning. Hello everybody and welcome to my e-lesson. I'm your guru and today I'm gonna tell you how to use the AND formula in Microsoft Excel. AND formula is a formula which allows you to check whether all the conditions in a given set are met. Only then would it turn out true. If even a single condition is not met, then the result would be a false. There are 255 conditions that the AND formula can test at in a single given formula. It's a very good thing. Let me show you how. I have taken an example over here. See, I have mentioned in column B I have mentioned a few numbers, in column C also I have mentioned a few numbers. And see, I want to place a test wherein it says that if the number in column B is greater than 300 and the number in column C is greater than 200, then it should be a true, else it should be a false. All right, let us test that. I'm talking about B6 and C6. All right, is equal to and logical test 1. That's what's highlighted over here. So we are going to select the cell which will contain the logical test. B6 should be greater than 300, comma, then comes a logical test 2, which should say that it should be greater than, say, 100. All right, it is returning a false because one condition is being met, the second one is not being met. Now let us try to have a formula where both the conditions are being met. Is equal to and logical test 1, that B7 is greater than 10, comma, and second test, C7 is greater than 300. This would be a true, right? Because both the conditions are met. So based on this, I have made a slightly complicated formula over here. If you see, I'll explain it. It's a wonderful thing to know. This is what it's gonna do. This formula will tell you, we'll be using the AND. In this example, I'll be using the AND function, the average function, to find out whether the names of these students, whether the students who are mentioned over here, have they achieved marks which are equal to or greater than the average marks in that subject in their class. If a student is having marks greater than or equal to the average marks of that subject across the class, only then would he be considered as pass. So pass would equal to be true. All right, so let's have that formula over here. Just for your information, here are the averages mentioned for these subjects for the class. All right, and we have students like Sumit, Rajesh, Carol, David, Superman, Wolverine, Chris Gale, Harry Potter, Spider-Man, and Janice. So we have a wonderful class over here. And see, Spider-Man was absent in the physics test. Obviously, he doesn't believe in the rules of physics. He keeps on flying. All right. So let's come back to business. Is equal to, and logical test 1 would be whether this cell, this student's marks are greater than or equal to the average marks of the students in this class. So I select this range and I press F4 to lock these cells because I'm gonna copy this formula down. Then comma, my second test, again, and second test is this cell, which is the marks in English. It would be, the cell address would be I6 is greater than, is equal to the average of the complete class, which is this range. F4, I again lock it, comma, my next condition, and cell J6 is greater than, is equal to the average of physics, right? This range. I press F4 again to lock it, bracket close, 3, 4, and it's a false. Why? Because the average is 54 and 54 over here for English and physics, and this guy has got 30 and 40. Here his average is greater than, his marks are greater than the average, but still two conditions are not met. See? Now we can copy the formula down. Superman, unfortunately, but most obviously failed. Well, the training file that you're looking at right now is available for free download on my website mylesson.org. So until the next video, this is your Guru signing off for the day. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy learning. Hello everybody and welcome to my e-lesson. I'm your Guru and today I'm gonna tell you how to use the OR formula of Excel. What does the OR formula do? Well, it allows you to check whether any of the conditions set in an argument by you is true. If any of the conditions is true, it will return a true, like here, or else if all the conditions are not met, then it would return a false, and you can test up to 255 conditions. I've given an example over here. So these are the ordered numbers, these are the cost of these ordered numbers, and these are the payment types: cash, Visa, check, and master. Now what we want to find out is that if it is a credit card payment like Visa or Master, there has to be a handling charge. So wherever there is a handling charge, it should be reflected as such over here, like true or false. So what we did, we used the OR formula. And how did we use it? Let me show. The formula would start with is equal to or bracket open, and what is highlighted now? Logical 1. So logical 1 would be that this cell is equal to excuse me, comma, Visa, comma. Now what is highlighted? Logical 2, and the logical 2 would be again this cell. If it is equal to this, we will not, actually we'll type it in. All right. If any of these two things is true, is met, if any of these two conditions is met, then the OR formula would return a true, else a false. So I'll copy this formula down, and here you see Visa, it has returned a true, check, it has returned a false, and master, it has returned a true again. I have incorporated this in a beautiful formula over here again. You see what happens, the OR formula is usually used in conjunction with the if formula. So herein I have tried to build in the handling charge fee also. The same example I have copied over here. Now what I have done is I have used the if formula also along with it. How have I used it? See, is equal to if bracket open. Now it is saying for a logical test, I'll replace the logical test with the OR formula, bracket open. Now the logical test would be this cell is equal to Visa, comma, or this cell is equal to master. If this is true, then there should be a fee of $5 or £5. If it is not true, then there should be £0 fees. All right. You see, this is cash, so it has shown a blank, no fee. Excuse me. And now I'll copy the formula down, and if you see, wherever it was Visa and Master, it built in a fee of £5. Nice, na? Right. Well, this file is available for free download at my website mylesson.org. So until the next video, this is your guru signing off for the day. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy Excel learning.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Excel Made Easy. I'm your Excel guru, and today I'll be telling you how to create a pivot table. Pivot tables are used to create very good reports, very simple reports, even complex reports out of complex data. I have taken and down in months, and if you see, this is a huge amount of data, and let us see how pivot tables can help us in summarizing in the best way possible. Our aim would be to summarize the data country-wise, then have the breakdown as per the product, and then from there on we'll take it. All right. So within the Control A, click on Insert, and click on Pivot Table. On the drop-down menu, choose Pivot Table. It says select your table range. It will automatically select this table range. You have already selected the table range, and ensure that you have named your headers. Your columns should be named. I have given names over here. And then choose new worksheet, because in existing worksheet it becomes very cluttered. So it's better to have it in a new worksheet. So click OK. It will create a new worksheet in your existing workbook, and this is the place where the pivot table would be created, and this is from where it would be created. It's a drag and drop job, a very good thing. See, these are the names of your headers, and these are 4 basic things which control how a pivot would look like. The first is report filter. I'll put in country over here. Now what it does is it allows me to see data, whatever data we'll have, as per country, country-wise, or the complete data together. All right. And then I'll put in first thing I want is the data as per the country. So I'll drag this thing to the row label. So if you see, it appeared over here. And then I would like the products to be mentioned just beneath the countries, like which products are selling in which country. So the products are now mentioned over here as per country. Now I would like to see the sales. So I'll take sales and drag it to the values column. This column is basically for numbers, and there are different formats for numbers. I'll tell you. If you just click on it, it will show you value field settings. Here you can have the sum as it reflecting over here. You can have a count. You can have the average, the max, the minimum, the product, the count of numbers, standard deviation, population, variation, population, all. You can have any of these things mentioned over here. You can even format your numbers from here. You want percentages, you can have the data in percentages over here. So this is how this thing works. Now this is the product that has come in over here. So I'll keep it to sum. Alright. Now I would like a breakdown of the sales month-wise to be visible. So I'll click it and I'll take it to the values column. See, the month-wise figures are also coming over here. You can play with it. See, product name as of now is in row label. I can take it to the columns label and things would change. Aston Martin, BMW. Let me remove Jan and Feb, so it will become easier. See, now you have it product wise this way. That's the reason why it is called pivot table. You can move your data around. So I'll take it back over here again. Simple drag and drop. I can even incorporate the cities over here. See, Honda was sold only in Delhi and India, and Mazda in Bombay. So you can now work out. Okay, so Honda can be sold in Delhi also, Honda can be sold in Bombay also, and Mazda can be sold in India, in Delhi also. So you get to know. You can find out which was your highest performer, say category wise, by using the max formula. And it's very easy to remove things. You just click over here and remove field. You can, this field is gone. It's so very easy. And you can even now, since we had this field, country field, it's gone. Report filter. So now you can have it country wise. I choose India, or I choose USA. Thank you to the people in USA and UK. I am getting a lot of support from you people. Thank you once again. So I click on OK, and here's the data for US, BMW, Chevrolet, and Volvo. Chevrolet is my favorite. I happen to use this brand myself. I own a car of this brand. A wonderful car, wonderful car. And same way you can see multiple data also here. So I choose US and UK. Now comes both, and BMW, Chevrolet, Ferrari, Mercedes, Volvo. So you can have multiple data over here. So this is how pivot tables work. You click over here and you can even go to these options over here, and you show options, and you can name your pivot from here. Very simple things. And then you can actually choose one more thing which is very, very important, is you can choose to refresh data whenever opening the file. So whenever you open the file, it will refresh the data. So you can choose over here and say, and you have added some more data over here, and the pivot table which will reflect once you have made the table and you add more data over here, then you need to go over here and right click it and click on refresh, and it will have new data incorporated over here. It's so very simple. Pivot tables can be mastered with practice, and by practice, let me tell you that this Excel file shown in this video is available for free download at my website excelmadeeasy.weebly.com. This is my website excelmadeeasy.weebly.com. You go to the training files page. Here's the training files page, and you would be able to download the training files from here without any charge, nothing at all. And on the home page, you would be able to view the when you go to the home page, you would be able to view the latest videos that are available. The video that you're looking at right now is also available for viewing and on my website also. You can also go to free stuff. This link has wonderful templates which you can use in your day-to-day life, like maintaining your budget and such stuff. Wonderful thing to have. I would also like you to kindly share this work with your friends. While you are watching this on YouTube, so you can share this. Just click over here on this button and share it on Facebook and Twitter, so that more and more people get access to this video. And you can also follow me on Facebook, and you can find me by the name of Excel Made Easy. I would like you to like my page and share it, so that we can spread knowledge. That's my motto. Let's share knowledge. So this is your Excel Guru signing off for the day. Have a wonderful day ahead. Happy Excel learning.